Looks like a bit of a cigar, but it's aerodynamic. My Navy SEAL ancestors used a one-man canoe to conduct infiltration operations, both in North Korea and during the Vietnam War era, and it was used very successfully. So I've come to this riverbank to pick up some dry reed. Now that we're coming closer to the finish line, I'm starting to get into that competitive mindset. I only have one option. I need to win this race. I can't lose it. I'm at a pretty good advantage over Ed. I'm a strong swimmer. Boat-wise, I can paddle really, really well for long periods of time. And if something happens in the water, whatever the reason might be, you know, I'll be able to take care of that as well.
There's the river. I think this is a camel hide. I think this is an area where carcasses have been left for the wolves. Local Kazakhs who've got livestock in the area, they are known to kill carcasses, skin them, and then leave them as lure for wolves. And then obviously when the wolves come, they lay in waiting with rifles and shoot them. Just wondering whether I could make some sort of boat. That river water is flowing fast. If I can use that to propel me, not only will it be a lot easier, but it will be significantly faster.
In order to build my boat, I'll get a bunch of reeds together, wrap this around, and tie them off. The tough part about this is keeping all the reeds together, and it's got to be latched correctly for it to be pretty solid. I mean, if it falls apart, I'll be basically swimming downriver for kilometers and kilometers. But basically, I'll sit in the middle, just like so. And I'm gonna have to layer it a little more. The sides will come up a little bit, and I'll have an oar with a double paddle. At least it looks cool. If it falls apart, I'll go for a swim.
I have got Fred Flintstone's boat. I think I was always going to get a slight odour of camel, considering there's quite a lot of rotting camel flesh on this already. But the final thing I need to do is make a paddle, and I've literally cut this Y pole straight off the tree. And if you think about a duck's foot, ducks have toes, but between the toes they have webbing, and that's what allows them to have propulsion through the water. I just need to cover this in an artificial webbing. So the trousers are going to be sacrificed. That's my paddle. As much as the boat is finished, I've made the decision. I don't want to paddle into the night. There's too many unknowns. And so I'm going to sit it out tonight and just go for it, hell for leather, tomorrow. That is a meat donut. A meat donut that I'm very proud of. This could be the difference between winning and losing. The question is, will it float with me on it? It's floating, and it's floating well. The water is much more powerful in the centre of the channel than it is at the sides, and I'm already starting to pick up speed.
It would appear, looking at the trackers, that Ed is playing Ken at his own game. It seems that he's taken to the river, and he's taken to the river early.
Now these I could definitely use as a paddle. Basically it'll just be a stick with 2 scapulas on each end. My paddle's coming along nicely. Really nice weight. I think the length is good. This feels sturdy. I'm ready to go. It took me a very long time to build this boat. For all I know, maybe Eddie's still at the canyons, maybe he's at the finish line. I don't know. It was a risk I was willing to take. All right, here we go. I know you can do this. I know you can float. I've not tested it before, but I have faith. I'm floating. I need to keep the bow above the surface, but it's floating. I'm on the Ily River. My design worked. It's floating. Until I see the sand dunes. The plan is to keep paddling.